future specialist due to the value that can be derived from the data. Data is more abundant and accessible than ever in today's world. With an ever-increasing skill gap in data analysis, the value of data analysis is continue to grow, creating new jobs and careers opportunities. So the aim of this FDP is to acquaint the participant with data analysis technique and enhance the data analytical skills in research. It also provides a hand-on-hand experience of the models and tools used for conducting research in management. Now, I will be honored to introduce Professor Dr. Rajni Malhotra Dhingra Ma'am, Director of MAHARAJA AGRASEN Institute of Management Studies. She has an experience of teaching in law for more than 17 years. She has got her LLB and LLM from Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. She has participated in the 33rd study session of International Institute of Human Rights held at France in 2002. She held the position of Dean from the year 2013 to 2015. She is a member of the District Legal Services Authority and also a regular resource person at Legal Aid Cell, District Court, Rohini. Her area of specialization include law of contract, human right, and property law. She has authored 5 books. Her book titled NGO and Protection of Human Rights find place in various libraries, including the Library of the Parliament. I would like to invite ma'am to address our audience and share her valuable thoughts and experience. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Uday. Just give me a minute. So very good morning to Professor R.K. Gupta, Principal, PGDAV College, Evening. Professor Manju Gupta, Head Department of Commerce. Dr. Uday Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics. And Mr. Praveen Kumar Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Maharaja Agrasene, Institute of Management Studies. And faculty members, because I was told that there are 94 faculty members from across India. So good morning to all the faculty members from various institutes and various universities. So as Dr. Uday has already highlighted the importance of data analysis and also highlighted that the new techniques and new software, how they are making the thing easy to analyze the data that is required for the further research. So it is very, very important that faculty members should learn this or should enhance their knowledge about this software so that they can pass the information to the student and so they can guide the students regarding this R software. So this is very good initiative that has been taken by both the colleges, and I thank the program coordinator, Dr. Ruchira Pathak and Professor Manju Gupta for taking this initiative and for enriching the knowledge of the faculty member on this very pertinent topic, data analysis using R software. I wish that during these 5 days of learning, you will be able to really enhance the knowledge you are already having about this software. So I wish you all the very best and happy learning.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I want to invite Dr. Ruchika Pathak, ma'am. She is the Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, PGDAV College Evening. She is the Program Head of FDP and the convener of IQAC Cell, PGDAV College Evening. She has done her graduation, master's and PhD from University of Delhi Ma'am has more than 30 years of teaching experience. Her specialization is in accounting and finance. She is the author of several books and research papers. I request ma'am to address our participant. Welcome, ma'am. Ruchika, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
And my video?
Yes,
am
ma'am.
I visible also?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Uday. As respected principal, respected Director General, Maharaja AGRASEN Institute of Management Studies, Professor S.K. Garg, Director, MEMS, Professor Rajni Malhotra Dhingra, respected Principal, PGDAV College Evening, Professor R.K. Gupta, Program Head, MEMS, Head, Department of Commerce, Professor Manju Gupta, Coordinator, MEMS, Mr. Assistant Professor, Mr. Praveen Kumar Singh, Coordinator, PGDAV College Evening, Assistant Professor, Dr. Uday Sharma, our learned resource person, Associate Professor, IP College, University of Delhi, Dr. Gunjan Khurana, and our esteemed participants. On behalf of PGDAV College Evening, I extend a very warm welcome to you all to this online one-week faculty development program on a very relevant topic, data analysis using R software, which is a very powerful tool for handling, managing, analyzing, and interpreting the data in research. And in recent years, also due to a boom in data science, this program software has grown in popularity due to its easy-to-use interface. It is, and we all know that there is nothing more powerful and liberating than knowledge development. And if knowledge is power, then learning is superpower. And it is the research which creates a new knowledge and learning. In fact, research is imperative for our academic growth. And in view of new education policy also, which has a renewed focus on research and development in all academic disciplines, it has become more imperative to energize research and innovation ecosystem. In this regard, the Research and Development Cell of PGDAV College Evening, which was created in 2016, has always endeavored to ameliorate research culture among faculty members and students. And with this spirit, this FDP has also been organized to provide hands-on training to teaching fraternity and research scholars to enhance your analytical skills in your research work and enrich your learning process. It is indeed a proud privilege for PGDAV College Evening to have organized this program in collaboration with Maharaja AGRASEN Institute of Management Studies. We have collaborated together, pooling our resources to get the maximum output from this program. We had collaborated earlier also. Last year only, we jointly organized FTP on pedagogical training on ICT tools for effective teaching learning, and which was also a highly successful event. And I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to MEMS Director General, Professor S.K. Garg, Director, Professor Rajni Malhotra, and the entire organizing team, including Professor Manju and Mr. Praveen, for collaborating with us and executing the event with their technical team. Thank you so much. I would also like to congratulate and thank our dynamic and visionary principal, PGDAV College Evening, Professor R.K. Gupta, for motivating us to organize this program on such a pertinent topic. We are very grateful to Sir for always providing his unflinching support to all our endeavors. Due to his preoccupation with some important official work, he could not make it today, but he would definitely be there during the valedictory session with all of you. Thank you, sir. Just an overview of this program. We have, as you all know, that we have overall 10 sessions on various aspects of our software, including its basics, built-in functions, data visualization, various statistical tests, and so on, with experts, Dr. Gunjan Khurana and Dr. Uday Sharma as our resource persons. Our heartfelt thanks to you both for taking time out of your busy schedule to enlighten us on this topic. Thank you so much. We are glad to have the participation of around 93 participants. A little short of touching 3-digit number, including faculty members and research scholars from different academic backgrounds, from various colleges of Delhi University and other universities as well. I would like to thank you all for joining us on this forum. I hope you would all enjoy and benefit from this learning and add value to your existing knowledge. Wishing you all a very fruitful and fulfilling workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, we will be moving forward to our first session of the day. I would like to introduce Dr. Gunjan Khurana. She is an associate professor in the Department of Mathematics, Indraprasth College for Women, University of Delhi. She has more than 15 years of teaching experience. She has done her PhD from South Asian University, New Delhi. She has done her graduation, master's and MPhil from University of Delhi. She was gold medalist in her master's. She has more than 15 research papers in SCI journals. She was the chairperson in various conferences and workshops. I request ma'am to address our participant and then start the session. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, participants. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
आपकी आवाज थोड़ी सी इको कर रही है, मैम.
Oh. Now is it fine? Or the same same problem?
No, still it is echoing.
Okay. So should I join again? So to solve this problem?
I think you have joined, I think twice or with 2 devices.
No. I haven't. I have joined with my laptop only. Now, what is the status? Again, it's echoing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think I'll have to join again. Should
Okay,
I
ma'am.
do? Okay, I'll leave it and I'll join it again.
Okay, ma'am. Maybe your video is visible, but your voice is not coming. Ma'am, your mic is off. Gujan ma'am?
Okay, now is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, good morning, participants. First of all, I would like to thank the principal of PGDAV College, Professor R.K. Gupta, for giving me an invite. Then I would like to thank Professor S.K. Garg, Professor Rashmi Malhotra ma'am, who's the director of MEMS, Dr. Ruchika Pathak, Professor Manju Gupta, Dr. Uday, and Mr. Praveen Kumar Singh for giving me this opportunity. And I really wish that these 5 days we have 10 sessions with you and we are able to provide you a hands-on session and a very, very enriching, knowledgeable and fruitful experience with all of you. So without much ado, let's start with our study of R or learning R. For that, I'll have to share my screen and I'll be starting with my presentation.
Okay.
So is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today is the first session, and what we'll be covering in this session is the overview of R and R Studio. Then we'll be covering the topic of installation of R and R Studio, then understanding the interfaces of both softwares, then introduction to basics of R, operators in R, and built-in functions. So among the audience, I would like to know which all disciplines are here apart from maths, commerce, and stats. So you may unmute and tell your discipline. Is it something like Hindi, Sanskrit, and all also? Because I want to know the level of tech savvy people in this workshop. So all people are from maths, stats, commerce. Are they from English also? Okay, so let us start with the actual work. So we'll talk of history of R. Okay. So R was first implemented in the early 1990s by Robert Gentleman and Ross Yaka, both faculty members at the University of Auckland. The R language was closely modeled on the S language for statistical computing conceived by John Chambers, Rick Becker, Trevor Hastie, Alan Wicks, and others at Bell Labs in the mid-1970s and made publicly available in the early 1980s. Robert and Ross established R as an open source project in 1995. So it's an open source software. It's free of cost. Since 1997, the R project has been managed by the R core group. So as we explore this software, we'll understand about the contributors of R, the core group of R. So it's a team of contributors who keep on updating the software and who keep on developing the packages also, which are inbuilt in R. Okay, so and in February 2000 came the first release of R. Since 2000, there have been quite a lot of progress, and it's to 2022. So there have been different R versions, the earlier ones, then updated ones, and all. For example, if you see, this is the history. Like in October 2022, R 4.2.2 was released, and we will be downloading that version only. That's the most updated one. Before that, this is the history, how our software has been consistently improving and more features have been added. Okay, so you can see these are the dates of the different versions of R. Okay, so you can see every year around 3 versions are released, 3, 4, 5 versions also. In 2016, 5 versions were released. In 2018, 4 versions were released. In 2017, also 5 versions were released. So since 2000, the day R was made public, it has been improving and it has been used very extensively. So see, all these are the versions of R, and why we stressed on installing R right here was that you may install a different version of R in your computer just the day before. So I didn't want that. So I wanted you to install in front of me and the updated one. So that's the reason I inserted it. Okay, telling you that there are previous versions of R also, and sometimes we may do certain function which is not available in that version. Okay, so you can see how these versions have been coming up, and this last February 2000, R was made public. So this is about the history of R. R has a big community. So our community is one of the best R features. Like there's a group which is called R community on Twitter, and which is hashtag #RStats hashtag. This is a responding, welcoming, and inclusive community of R users to interact with on Twitter. Then Our Ladies is a worldwide organization focused on promoting gender diversity within the R community with more than 30 local chapters. Then local R meeting groups. Like if we do a Google search, it may show that there's one in your area too. If not, maybe considering one face-to-face meetups for users of all levels is incredibly valuable. Meaning is there are groups which discuss R and they work on a particular direction and keep on updating that. So there are options to do that. Then R Weekly, which is an incredible weekly recap of all things in R. Then R Bloggers, an awesome resource to find posts from many different bloggers using R. Then Data Carpentry and Software Carpentry, a resource of openly available lessons that promote and model reproducible research. Then Stack Overflow, all of you have been using Google, and there are solutions like maths people definitely know about Math Stack Exchange. So these are the platforms wherein there are the discussion groups where you can really talk about whatever problem you're facing, and people do give answer. So chances are your R question has already been answered here. So sometimes we are stuck in a problem, and due to technology, the best way is to just Google it. Just put your problem in Google and you can find solution there. And many people encounter the same level of problem and they Google it, and immediately they get the solution, and they don't have to waste time going here and there. So Stack Overflow is one of the platform wherein problem of R is solved. For example, yesterday I was checking whether a number is prime or not. So in R, you can check it through isPrime function. Okay, so you write isPrime bracket the number which you want to check. Okay, but I was not getting the solution. Then I Googled it, like, is there some package missing in my R? So yes, there was a missing package, and that was MATLAB. So I installed MATLAB in R. Okay, in the packages of R, because when we'll be doing RStudio, we'll see how to install a particular package if particular package is not there. So that is installed provided you have the internet availability. So that is installed online there itself. And then we have to call that package, make it in use, and then the isPrime function worked after installing this package of MATLAB. So many times you'll see that some of your functions don't work, but after installing, they work. We'll see that as we move in today's session. Okay. Then there are R conferences. That's also annual user conference. It's the major community event of the year. So, however, there are many smaller community led events also on various topics of R. Okay, then GitHub. There is a fantastic community of R developed on GitHub. There is no directory, but the list of trending R developers is a good place to start. Then the R consortium, which proposes or gets involved with an R consortium project, is a great way to get involved with the community. Okay, so so this community, the use of this community is that the latest version is being published, and we all get to know, and this is done on a very high platform, like whatever problems are being faced, then they are being discussed, and to resolve those problems, whatever new features are added, then only the latest version is published. Okay, moving on. So there is this core group of R also, which is the main group for development of this software, and we'll be learning about it. So first of all, let us study what is R. So we'll be studying the difference between R and RStudio also. So what is RStudio also? We'll be encountering all these problems in this session. Okay, so what is R? R is basically a language and an environment for statistical computing and graphics. You'll see how we'll be doing wrangling with the data in R. What does wrangling means? How to make your messy data to a tidy data, how to show graphically different attributes of information or of a data. All these we'll study in this workshop. Okay, so let us study first of all the introduction of R. So R is a language and an environment for statistical computing and graphics developed at Bell Laboratories, formerly AT&T, now Lucent Technologies, by John Chambers and colleagues. R provides a wide variety of statistical, linear and non-linear modeling, classical statistical tests, time series analysis, classification, clustering, and graphical techniques, and is highly extensible. One of our strengths is the ease with which well-designed publication quality plots can be produced, including mathematical symbols and formula where needed. Great care has been taken over the defaults for the minor design choices in graphics, but the user retains full control. Okay, user retains full control, meaning is that you can, according to your wish, change the graphics or the color or the theme or the shape of the graphics. If you are plotting points, you can change the shape of the graphics also. They can be triangular, they can be rectangular, square, or a circle. Okay. R is available as free software under the terms of Free Software Foundation. So it's a very important thing for all of you. It's a free software because whenever we are in some institution, we always worry that whether means by the authorities, we are always asked to use open source softwares. Sometimes colleges are not even able to afford the high cost of Mathematica or something, MATLAB, which are paid softwares. So R is a free software under the terms of Free Software Foundation's GNU General Public License in source code form. It compiles and runs on a wide variety of Unix platforms and similar systems, including FreeBSD and Linux, Windows, and Mac OS. Okay. R is an integrated suite of software facilities for data manipulation. We'll see how we'll manipulate the data, calculation, and graphic display. It includes an effective data handling and storage facility, a suite of operators for calculation on arrays in particular matrices, a large coherent integrated collection of intermediate tools for data analysis, graphical facilities for data analysis and display either on screen or on hard copy. And meaning is like when we are seeing a particular data, we have a lot of attributes, maybe 5-6 attributes, and how to display it on graphically, because on graph there are only two axes, x axis and y axis. So how to handle such problems? Like we can add color in that graph. We can attribute, we can assign color to one of the attribute and we can display it. So this all we'll be learning. Okay. And a well-developed, simple, and effective programming language, which includes conditionals, loops, user-defined recursive functions, and input and output facilities. So, like the basic programming using if-else statement, while loop, for loop, all are there in R. Okay, so we'll be taking care of that also. So first of all, I think we all should install R on our computers, and we'll be installing the latest version, which is this one, the C 4.2.2, which was released in October 2022. So we'll be downloading this version of R. Okay, so all of you, do you already have this version? I would like to know that is R installed in your computer? You can unmute and tell me, because it's an interactive session. No, we have not. Okay.
We have not installed.
That is a good thing, because we have to maintain a uniformity, right? So we will be sharing a link with you wherein you will be installing, and on WhatsApp, I have clicked. Since on my one of the laptop, I also installed it first time. I used it on the other one. So I clicked all the pics, which will just have a look at those pics, and you will understand how to install it. Okay, so I'll share on the WhatsApp group the pics. Just go through those pics and you will be encountering with the same pics. So that's for the safety that all of you are successfully able to download. Okay, so let me do that. Give me time for that. Okay, so on so pick one I'm sharing first of all, then I'll share all the pics in one go. Okay, so that is the first pic on which you'll be seeing this site. Now this site is cran.r-project.org. You may zoom the pic in the WhatsApp group, and you may type it on the browser of your Google, and you will get this. Then I'm sharing all the pics. There are like 20 pics, so I'll be sharing all the pics in one go now. I hope they come in the order. Yeah. So those are the pics for our studio also, but right now you all download R 4.2.2. If you have already got R on your computer, some of you might have got, and that's some other version, then you may uninstall it through you go to control panel. There you have the list of programs which are installed, and you uninstall option also. So you may uninstall it and you may reinstall the latest version. Okay. So I hope these pics help you. So you know on which site you have to go. So the site, yeah.
What shall we type?
Yeah.
What shall we type on the Google?
You type whatever I have highlighted. Can you see my screen?
I can see the pic.
Yeah, on the pic, if you can see the pic, just zoom it. When you zoom it, on the address bar of the Google, it's written CRAN, small CRAN, dot R. Can you see that? Just write small CRAN.
Yeah.
Dot R hyphen project project.org.
Yes.
Press enter button. Just press enter button or press whichever button you use it for search.
Yes.
Okay, so do you get this screen which is in the pic one?
So what I am getting is install R for the first time.
Yes, install R for the first time is fine. Even I did like this only.
Download. Shall I download?
Yes, you download. All of you download R.
The link is available on the WhatsApp group.
Yes, through that also you can do. That is also same thing.
It's taking time.
You can share your screen also, because it's in your computer the first time. We can guide you if you know how to share the screen. So
it's taking time to download.
Okay, but it depends on the network connectivity. So if I stop my screen sharing, then you can share the screen.
I think she will have the co-host to able to be shared.
It's okay. It's downloading.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it.
So just see the second pic. When it is downloading, you'll get an exe file which would be visible. I'll tell you where. So is there some version written R4.2.2 for Windows? Is it written there? So on the right side down, there will be a file which is getting downloaded, and its name would be R-4.2.2-win.exe.
Yes, it is taking time. Yeah, that is downloading.
But it's written. Okay, so it will download within 1 minute, I suppose, within 1 minute. So we can wait for all the users. I hope you all are doing the same thing.
Ma'am, I have already R Studio in my laptop, but I don't know which version is this. So how to know that which version is this?
Which was actually we right now we are not in need of R Studio. We are in need of R only. So you have R or R Studio, because you said R Studio.
Yes, R Studio.
No, we don't need R Studio right now. We need R. So I think in your computer is R there.
Yes, ma'am.
R is there. So
Yes, ma'am.
does it showing as an icon on your desktop?
Yes, ma'am. It is there.
Okay, so on the desktop, on the icon itself, there is the version of R is written. So should I show you mine? Like
Yes, ma'am.
here.
It's 4.20.
Yes.
4.2.2.
4.2.0, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But we need 4.2.2.
Okay, ma'am.
So if you do not uninstall it and reinstall it, the latest version, you might get a problem. I'm not sure, you'll definitely encounter a problem. So do you know how to uninstall it?
I'm trying to install this thing.
I tell you go to control panel.
Okay.
In the search, there is something like control panel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
In the control panel, you see programs. I'm doing it.
Yes.
Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
In the programs, you can, uninstall a program and you can see what all programs are installed in your computer. So just see, this is how this, just something is, it is uninstall or change a program. Uninstall a program, select from the list. So this is the list. You have to see where is your R. It's generally alphabetically, right? So LMNOPQR. So here it is. In my computer also there is some previous version of R. I can uninstall that. So for uninstalling, I'll have to select it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
When I select, I have to press the, I have to click on the uninstall. Can you see that? In my computer, there is R for Windows 4.1.3.
Yes, ma'am.
So I am uninstalling it, meaning is I have to click on this uninstall. So when I click on uninstall, I'll have to, this type of screen will come and I'll press yes. So you do the same way. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that would be uninstalled. Mean that will go from your computer. Okay.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Then you will follow. You will follow what I told you. So it will take around 6-7 minutes. Just uninstall. I am not uninstalling because this is the computer laptop I'm using for presentation, and if it creates some problem in my presentation, I don't want that. So
okay, ma'am.
That's the reason, but you uninstall it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll move back to my presentation.
It's installing in between. You can, ma'am, talk to.
Okay.
It's taking time. In my computer, it is taking time.
It's taking time.
It is 75.9 MB and 37 MB is being done till the time.
It's how many MB?
It's 75.9 MB is total.
Okay, so half of it has been done.
Half of is done, yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So it will take another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. That's fine. Okay. So what about other students? Because we will be doing hands-on session. Hands-on session means I'll be telling you or I'll be showing you on the screen, and at that moment only you will be doing that. So we need to have R installed in your PCs, right? So apart from Dr. Alka ma'am, who else is installing?
Ma'am, done.
Okay, Mr. Jay, he's done. Good. Okay. So roll number 34 is done. Okay. What about Mr. Gautam?
Yeah, done.
Okay.
I was done 10 minutes ago.
That is done. So in the meantime, what you can do is, I have also shared the pic of downloading our studio.
Yeah, that is also done.
Okay, that is also done. Okay, that is good. Okay, for you, because we have to download R. Basically, we'll be doing it in R, everything, but within 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I'll be moving to RStudio also, and again downloading process will go. So in the meantime, you download RStudio also. Okay, and the link for that.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, good. So Gautam, Mr. Gautam is done, Mr. Jay is done. Who else? So we have here how many participants?
I have also.
Did
Okay.
I have also.
Did you install it earlier only? Because why it's taking so much of time here?
I'll share one experience with you. Who is the one who is speaking?
Alkagar, Dr. Alkagar.
Once I was downloading Octave somewhere where there was very low connectivity, so it showed 5 hours, 6 hours.
Okay, right. Okay. I think it's about 2 now.
So that's the reason. Maybe some in your home, wherever you are, the connectivity issue would be there.
Yeah, it is there.
And it's more processor and hard processor
Yes.
to run the.
One more thing. This is for there are two things. If your computer is 32-bit or 64-bit, so in our website only it's written for 64-bit or for 32-bit. So you check the properties of your computer. You go to this PC or your computer, and there's some PC information is there, wherein you can see how many bit your computer is. So if it is 32-bit,
yeah, that I have checked. It is 64 bits, so I'm downloading for 64 bit only.
Okay, that is a good thing. That I forgot to mention. Okay, so there are around how many participants? Just a sec. Let me see. In this, there are 51 participants here. So in the chat box, if you are able to download, please let me see that, because I want to make sure that all of you, or maybe more than 70% of you, have downloaded. So Dr. Geetan has downloaded. That's good. Then you all can write on the chat box so that I know the status. Roll number 34 has downloaded. Then roll number 39 has downloaded. And what about roll number 53?
Yes, done, ma'am.
Roll number 53 is done. ठीक है. Then 11.
I'm trying, ma'am, trying.
Okay. What about roll number 33? Okay. I'm audible?
Yes.
Okay. So Deepika, have you downloaded?
Just wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. It's
okay. I'm just thinking. Okay, Satyendra Kumar, have you downloaded? Let me see the chat box. Pooja has done. Okay, good, Pooja. Then Ritu Dhingra. Okay, she has done. Then Yoginder Sharma has done. Laurel Pasrita. Okay, good. So I have received response from 5 of you. Other roll numbers also, you may write your roll number only or done, ma'am, like this, so that I'm updated about the status of our. Okay. Two people have all. Seema Sharma, Dr. Seema Sharma, okay, fine. Saurabh, okay, roll number 54, fine. Saurabh has done. Okay.
So path will remain unchanged?
Which path, madam? This path?
Yeah, when I am installing, C program files are okay.
Just look at the pics also. You don't need to specify anything. Just
it is
go on.
asking,
Yes,
do,
yes, yes.
do you want to customize the startup option?
No, don't go
okay.
on that default.
Okay.
So everything.
Select start menu folder. R.
Just tell you. Wait.
It's select start.
Yeah, R is fine. You
Okay.
click on next. Fine. That's on the pic.
Next then, again.
Yes, in this now you click on create a desktop shortcut.
Okay. And what about save version number in registry associate?
That is click it. Put 3 clicks. Click on the first one. Don't create a quick launch shortcut.
Okay. Next.
But on save version, yes.
Yeah.
It is yes.
So then it is extracting files.
Yes. And if you see the pics, this you can see on the pics also.
Yes. Finish.
Okay, good. So now you see on the desktop, is it showing an icon?
Yes, it is showing.
Okay, good. Now the second step, let's do it right now so that we don't we are done with the installing R on your computers and also R Studio. So please go to this link. Just see just on Google. If you see, I have shared a pic. I'm sharing again. Okay, because a lot of pics I have shared so that you get what I'm referring to. Okay, just see what I have shared right now. There's a single pic. Just write on Google Art Studio and you will get these links. I downloaded from the second link. You may also do from the same. Okay, just for uniformity so that if you encounter any problem, I'm able to tell you. So just refer to the pic on the WhatsApp. It's we are now, all of us are on the same page, right? All of us have downloaded R and now we have to download R Studio.
R Studio IDE.
Yeah, this is also fine. I downloaded from second, so both will work. So, but I would like that you download it from the second because so that you don't get involved in any problem, just to make it smooth. So if you click on the second, you will get all these pics. If you refer to the pics,
for our studio, you have not sent any pic, just a single.
No, I shared the pics of all. I shared a lot of pics.
Okay.
So after the pic of completing the R for Windows 4.2.2 setup wizard, I started sending. I sent you the pics of R Studio.
Yes.
Right. So that is POSIT. One is POSIT, right? And then start clicking and match with the pics I have shared. You'll be able to download. I generally click a pic, and whatever button I press, the symbol of hand is there. So if you click on POSIT, the second link, you will get download our studio on the right side upwards. So that you click, then cookies, just accept the cookies.
Download our studio right up corner.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Then our studio desktop. Again, download our studio. Or if you can see, the exe file has started downloading. Like in case of R.
No.
Okay, so you doesn't matter. Just when you clicked on download R Studio, on the next click, is it coming R Studio desktop?
Yes, for Windows.
Yes, for Windows, right. So when you do that, you let me know when exe file.
It's coming.
Yeah. Okay, good. And just match it with the pics I have shared, so that so it is like Windows 10 or 1011 R Studio file, then for Mac R Studio file, like this. For different type of operating systems, there will be different links of R Studio. So if exe file is downloading, it will take another 1 or 2 minutes, right? So all of you, what is your status about R Studio? So please write in the chat box. Okay, let me see something.
It is finish. Installing finish.
Okay, good.
Now where will I check that it is there?
It's
not on the desktop.
Acha, I tell you, you write. You know the search thing.
Yes.
That search, in that you write R Studio. Is it coming?
It's coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
So wherever it's coming, just put your mouse there and do right click, and on right click you will be having something like pin to taskbar.
Pin to taskbar, yes.
Just pin it so that this taskbar is a bar which appears like this is the taskbar. Can you see on my computer? So all shortcuts, or we can it will always be displayed here. Like you can see RStudio on my taskbar.
Yes.
This is RStudio. So this is how you can navigate immediately in RStudio by using the taskbar.
Yeah, it is there now.
Okay, good. So are all of you done with this downloading both R and RStudio? Just a second.
When I'm clicking on the taskbar, hello. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
When I'm clicking on the taskbar after installation, it is asking choose R installation. RStudio requires an existing installation of R. Please select the version of R to use. So I said use your machine default 64-bit version of R.
Yes. Yes.
And then do I okay?
Yeah. Okay.
But kuch ho nahi raha. Okay.
If you click on OK, what is it coming? Like
nothing is happening. The window remain open. Okay, yeah, I could see the yes, I could see the desktop. I mean the screen. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe upload crashed report to RStudio automatically.
Yes, right. Yes, in that.
Yes. Okay. So now I can see a screen where console is written terminal, background jobs, file, edit, code, view, plot, session. So
you are talking about RStudio right now?
Yeah, RStudio.
You are getting this type of environment?
Can you show me?
Yeah, I'm presenting my screen. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. So that is the interface of RStudio, which we will discuss. It's divided into 4 parts. So we'll later on come on to that also. Okay. So right now, how many of you are completely done with installation and downloading?
Done, ma'am, done.
Okay. So can we start?
Yes, please.
Okay, because many of you must be waiting. So we'll be discussing about many things. So first of all, give me around 15 minutes wherein I'll be telling you about the hands-on session, what we will do in this class, and next 15 minutes we'll be doing hands-on session. Okay? Is that okay? So let us see this word working directory. So what is a working directory? As the name itself suggests, wherever we are working for R, means we are working on the files of R, whatever we are saving, that place is called the working directory of R, and it is a like if you see what is your working directory, and if you want to change your working directory, meaning is all the work related to R will get saved in one place. Okay, so the working directory of a process is a directory of hierarchical file system, if any, dynamically associated with each process. It is sometimes called current working directory when the process refers to a file using a simple file name or related path as opposed to a file designated by a full path from root directory. So this is a common word in R, working directory. So what is the working directory of R? Can you set it somewhere? Because some people get confused, like they do something, save here, there. So it's better to be organized. Okay. So we'll set our working directory in a specific folder on, say, desktop, and we'll remember it. Okay. So we'll be doing this as a function in R. Okay. So after this, I'll be telling you about RStudio later. So just a second. Okay. And why set a working directory in R? I have already told you, just to organize our work. Then we can know the place of our working directory by a function in R, which is getWD. If we type getWD on the screen of R with brackets, we'll be getting the output as the working directory. Okay, so we'll be doing all this, but you give me around 10 minutes in which I'll be telling you what all we'll do, and then another 15 minutes we'll be completing our hands-on work. Okay. Then we can set our working directory, and set our working directory, we'll have to specify where we are setting. And in computer language, where we are setting, we call it a path. Okay, it's called a path. And to get the path of a particular folder where we want to set our directory, there is a method. We see the properties of that folder. Say project 1, this is, can you see it on the desktop? If we right click it, we can see the properties, right? So on the properties, you can see location, right? So this is the path. Okay, but in R, how do we put this path? Okay, and this path, do we have to specify something else also? This all we will be unboxing in our session. Okay, so this is the way to see the path. Okay, so just a second. Continuing with my presentation, so we'll be setting our working directory somewhere we want. Okay, so then we will see how to create a project in R. Say you all can create a project in R and call it learning with R or day 1 of R, and wherein you will be saving all your files. Okay, so we can create a project in R. Then we talk of operators in R. So we talk of arithmetic operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication. Meaning is how to use R as a calculator, because most of the audience here is, I think, maths people. So they have been teaching to students regarding Mathematica as a calculator. So we'll study R as a calculator, and we'll see what all operators are there, and the list of operators fall in these groups. They are the arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, and miscellaneous operators. We'll see each of them. Okay, so talking of arithmetic operators, we'll be doing addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponent. Then modulus. Modulus is double percentage. It's all about remembering. Okay. Then percentage / percentage is integer division. Okay. We'll be using all this. Then what precedence of operators is followed in R? For example, is it left to right or right to left? If there are no brackets, then which precedence we have to follow? This all we'll be studying in precedence, operator precedence. Okay. So if you see this example 3/4/5, so here you need to know what precedence R follows. R follows left to right. Okay. So 3/4/5 is 3/4 in bracket, then by 5. Okay, so this is something important which you all should know. 3/4/5 is something else.
Ma'am?
Yes.
I have I want to ask something.
Yes.
When I am typing
Yes.
2 plus 6 into 5, message
Okay.
is 32, but along with that 32, warning message is there. That R graphics engine version is not supported by this version of Studio. The plots tab will be disabled until a newer version of the R Studio is installed. Now, what is the meaning of this?
Are you using our studio?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, ma'am.
Look, in our studio, sometimes some packages are missing.
Okay.
Right. So maybe some packages missing. That's why all this is coming. But don't rush to our studio right now. If
Okay.
you want to do hands-on practice, you open up our. In any case, we'll be doing everything on our studio, but 15 minutes you do it on our only.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So
Fine.
we'll come to that. We'll what we will do is we will use your whatever you have, the expression which you have computed. We'll put it on our studio and we'll see and we'll analyze how it goes. Okay.
Fine, fine.
But if you are if you have started using R, if you started using hands-on thing, open R right now. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So on that you can just a sec. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So we were talking about precedence, right? Just a second. Yeah. So using all this, the more you do, the more you'll understand. Once you have started with R, it's all about for 5 days, we'll be exploring the software more and more. Okay. So next is assignment operators. Now, assignment operators are used to assign values to a variable. For example, in that I put my underscore var as 3. Now, if you see this symbol, what is it? You are assigning it. You can assign it with an equal to sign also. You can assign it with this sign also. But as a practice, generally first ways means assigning can be done in many ways. It can be on any direction also. Like my var has been assigned a numerical value of 3. And if you see here, 3 is assigned. 3 is stored in the variable name myvar. So this type of different direction is also permitted. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your PPT is not moving. We are on the slide of operator precedence only.
Oh, okay. So now is it moving?
Ma'am, it was earlier moving as well. It is moving.
It is moving. I tell you, this is the thing in online. Now, if there is some network issue, now these things happen. Okay, so don't worry because I'll be sharing my slide with all of you. Okay, and if something you don't understand, we'll cover it in the hands-on session. Okay,
Ma'am,
yes.
is the underscore sign is mandatory?
That I'll tell you the rules which are there for assigning the variable name. This we will be discussing in the hands-on session. Underscore sign is not mandatory. Okay. There are particular rules for assigning a variable name. It should not start with a number or with a dot. Okay. So we'll be covering that rules also. Okay. Now, we talk of comparison operators, which all of you know, right? So the first one is equal, whether a number is equal to another number, then not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to. Please note the sign. It is greater than, equal to. Less than is less than and equal to. Okay. Then we come on to the logical operators. So all of you know and or are the logical operators, right? And not equal to is the last exclamatory sign. Okay, so we'll use these also. And certain miscellaneous operators which we'll be using after doing, say, data frames. Okay, so that is the thing we'll be covering in R as a calculator. So, so if you see a summary, Okay. So this all is called right word assignment, left word assignment. So these are just the different nomenclatures of sometimes the same thing. Okay. The point is you are assigning. Okay. So then
what is unary plus and unary minus? Unary plus and unary minus?
Plus and unary minus, it's like if you assign a value to a particular variable like +5 -5, so they have just though for it's not very important, but for negative numbers it's unary minus, and for positive numbers it's nothing actually.
Okay. Understand.
Okay, so these are sometimes a lot of nomenclatures are given for obvious things. Okay, now we'll talk of functions in R. Functions in R can be of two types: built-in functions and user-defined functions. What all we have done, like the first function we did was get WD, which gives you the working directory. So it's a built-in function. In fact, apart from get WD, say set WD, you find the square root of a number, SQ, you find mean of a list of numbers, you find maximum from the list of numbers. So these are the built-in functions in R. Absolute X, ABS bracket X. So all these will use. And then user-defined function. However, they take a lot of time. Like there are already functions. For example, if I have to compute factorial of a number, so there are two ways. Either I use some built-in function, or I may do some programming and define a function to compute the factorial of a number, right? So those are called user-defined functions. And whatever function we are creating in R, then we call it, and that does the work of the inbuilt function only. But sometimes why user-defined functions are there? Because sometimes inbuilt functions are not there. So we have to define it. Like it's all about customizing a function according to our requirement. Okay. So we'll be covering that. So it's 11:15 right now, and we have this session till 11:30. So I think this is the time for 15 minutes hands-on practice of whatever we have discussed. Okay. So like all of you right here, you can see my desktop, and I am creating a folder. And in that folder, I'm writing day 1. Okay. Day 1, learning R. Okay, this I'm writing. Okay. Now whatever I'll do here only. Okay. It's capital DAY 1. Learning is small, R is capital. Why I'm saying this? Because when I'll have to specify the path where I'll set my working directory, I need to write this thing very consciously. If I write small DA1, it will not set my working directory. These things like sensitivity and all are very important. Okay. Now
actually it is very small. Can you repeat? It is DAY, D capital,
okay.
DAY,
So you
learning.
Yeah, the point is you can write small
Anything.
day 1. Yeah, but whatever you write, just remember it. Do it
Yeah.
consciously.
That's it. Okay.
If you are leaving space, remember the space. If you are not leaving the space,
Sorry to interrupt you. The voice is echoing for all or only for me?
Is it echoing for all? No.
Yes, for all.
No.
It's not echoing.
Okay, so that same thing which I said, some network issue. Okay, so can you see this R symbol on my desktop? You can see that?
Yes.
See that? Okay, I'm clicking on that. So it's just my start with all of you for the hands-on practice. Okay. And this is the interface of R. Just try to understand. R console is written. Then on file, if you see new script. We can write a new script also. We can write on R console also. So there are a lot of options. Okay, and it's on you what to follow according to your requirement. Okay, so just using R as calculator, can you see my screen?
Actually, it is very small. Just read it. We will type it in our.
Okay, okay. What you can do is just do certain. What I want to do is do certain.
Addition.
Yeah, some of the questions which I would like you to solve, like
Do we need to write this as R as a calculator, or simply start doing the calculations?
you can simply start doing the calculation. Okay, don't write anything.
Percentage symbol.
Just a
Ma'am,
second.
you can maximize the window.
Yeah, I'll do that. Wait for a second. I have closed by mistake. Now are the things visible? Just write this function and just press enter. If you write the word contributors with bracket sign, I can see who all people are contributing in R and what is the present.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm not able to write in that this window.
Okay. You just click on the first on the space. If you click on the space, some cursor will appear, isn't it?
No, ma'am, it's not working.
It's not working. It should work. Just a second. Okay, just see. Can you go on file?
Yes, ma'am.
Go on new script.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. On the new script, is this blinking line coming? Line is not
Yes,
blinking. So
yes,
write contributors. Okay. Write contributors, then bracket, and select it like this. Okay. And you can see this third button, which is run line or selection. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So just select whatever you have written and press this run line or selection, and you will see which all people contributed in R. Who were the authors of R? Can you see that?
No, I can't.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Where it is? Can you please repeat again? Where can I see all this? I
When
can
you-
see a cursor where I can do the mathematical calculations. What is this contribution part?
You just write whatever I'm writing, just write. Okay, if I write like this, contributors, then this bracket.
Dr. Khurana, can I just
Yes.
say one thing?
Yes.
They might be having difficulty in reading what is there on the screen. So if you can just type in the chat box the command.
Okay, I can do that.
So it will be much more bigger and they will be able to follow it much more clearly. So they can simultaneously
You just
open
run this command. I'm telling you what all commands you have to run. Now for running the command, meaning is just type the command, press enter. Generally, pressing enter gives you the output. Okay, but if it doesn't give, press control plus enter, shift plus enter. Then also it will give you the output. Okay, so if you type the command contributors, then the bracket, start bracket and close bracket, common bracket I'm talking of, and just press enter. You will have the information regarding the authors of R and the present core group of R. you have, there are two ways. If you are on the console window, write contributors and press enter. If you are on the new script, what you have to do is just type it, select it, and this is the run line or selection. Okay. And see, you get the screen. So are you able to see?
Dr. Khurana, could you please repeat? Could you please go back to the original screen?
Okay. We have to write contributors and bracket near the cursor, at the cursor.
Contribute, just a minute.
Yeah. Contributors, brackets, and then click.
Yeah. Right.
So another window open, written R information.
Yeah, and you can read this information because if you are studying something,
yes,
you should know a little about the history also. Okay.
Yes.
So this authors of R are written and the core group information is there. That's okay. Okay. Is that okay? And now we can, what we can do is we can start off with the other things like R as a calculator. So just I'll write certain operations, okay, in the chat box, which you
Dr. Gunjan, if I type contributor and then within brackets, that is showing error.
Okay, so contributor spelling is right, like KORS.
Just a minute.
Just check. And C is small. Like here, contributors, like this. The small c. Okay. Is it fine? Are you writing like this?
Just a minute. Give me a minute.
Mona.
Yes, even then error is being shown. I don't know where.
Small c you're writing?
Yeah, small c, contributors, S, and immediately bracket open and closed.
Okay, no space, no?
Yes, no space, but error is being shown in my.
Okay, what is the error?
It's better you can share your screen and then we can.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her.
Find function contributors. It is showing could not find function contributors on my screen.
Okay, it can show, doesn't matter. Just let me, you leave it. Okay, later on we'll see to this problem, that why this is happening. Maybe I can give you a personal like call and we can see that, but on other people it's coming.
Yes, ma'am, coming.
Okay, so let us right now start doing certain mathematical things because audience is mostly from maths, right? So just compute this absolute value of -6.
Some from physics also.
Okay, from physics also, fine. Okay. So you see in R there are these constants pi and E. You know, Euler constant 2.7. So how do we write E? 1. E power 1. 1. Is it fine? Just press enter. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Your screen is visible.
Okay. Fine. Okay, just use this operation and see what the answer is. Then you do this.
0.44.
Yeah. All this, keep on doing what all I am doing. Okay. So you will understand on your own what I am trying to say. Okay. So this is about operator precedence. The more you do it on your own, the more you'll understand. Okay. So I hope you're able to see all this.
It's too small.
It's too small. Okay. So what I can do is I can snip it.
Go to the
yeah.
view
Hey,
part.
just a second. I'm snipping it.
Can you maximize your screen? I think
yeah.
you can maximize your screen which you are showing to us.
Just a second. I have already maximized, but
okay.
I just got an idea to show you nicely. Just a second.
Because
yeah, just a second. Wait for another 1 minute.
At the moment we are doing elementary things, but after 2 classes we won't be able to see anything.
Yeah, that I'll solve that problem. Now what is the status?
Yes, it's good. Yeah, great.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll snip time to time so that you people are able to see. I'll look out for some better option also.
So it will give me accuracy of 10 to the power minus 6. Can I increase this accuracy? It's written pi till 141,593. If I want better accuracy?
In Mathematica you can do, but not in R.
Okay.
I haven't explored this way, but maybe there can be some function wherein the precision value can be specified. Like in Mathematica, it is specified. I'll yet to explore. So any one of you can explore it also. I'll also do that. Yes.
Please go to the view part. You will see.
Yeah, one. Yeah, that way also we can do. Okay, I go to the view part. Fine. And then
it is not showing in you. It is showing in our studio.
Okay, no, there is an option right now. I'm not able to see that. I'll just look on for that today. Okay, wherein I can increase the font size. I'll Google it and I'll search. Okay, today you managed through Snip tool. Yes, tomorrow I'll Google it. Okay. But today you managed through Snip tool. I'll search the option. Okay, so this much you have computed?
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Farhana?
Yes.
Where all these shortcut keys are written? All the commands are written.
There is one. I have made a slide. I'll share that with you, wherein these all are written. Okay, and on Google also it's available. If you write mathematical operators in R, you'll certainly get all this.
COE के ऑफिस में गई थी, उन्होंने एप्लीकेशन लिखवाई और इंफॉर्मेशन ली पूरी.
That is open. That mute button is open.
लोगों देखी ये मेल कर देंगे जैसा भी होगा.
Please put
mic is open. Please switch off your mic.
Whose mic is open?
बोल रहे थे
Dr. Gunjan?
Yes.
Now it is okay. Contributors, it is okay. I then entered, I pressed entered and it appeared. And after that, where to go?
Okay, fine, good. You have done that. Now just open just in your console window, write all this, and you will see some results.
Console window is the second, which one? Open script.
No,
where workspace. I have to go to
where you have written contributors. Same.
I have to I have to type.
You have to type this red codes. And blue is the output. If you are not able to see the console window, what you do?
I am there at the console window only.
Okay.
And after typing contributors, and now it appears in red.
Yes, you're
then
right.
After
write ABS bracket -6.
ABS in small ABS.
Yes, small. It is the absolute value or a
ABS?
magnitude of bracket -6.
Bracket, okay.
What if it doesn't appear? If the console doesn't appear?
-6.
Again, it is appearing. Suppose it doesn't appear.
Okay. I have started. Okay, understood. Thank you so much.
Click on the, I tell you, click on the desktop version. You'll get a console window. Okay.
No, you were just explaining that if it is not there, then what to do?
Okay, you can open. There is another option. Look, the basic aim is that you have to run the code. So you can go to new script. Okay, and you can type and you can select that code and press on the run button, which is just above that third button. So it will give you the output.
Okay, right.
Okay, that you can do.
Dr. Excel.
Yes.
Sorry. Doctor, function of Excel and function of parse are same?
Function of?
Excel and function of parse, like ABS, exponential, pi, these are the same syntax in Excel.
In
Similar.
Excel?
Yes, they are very similar. Since ABS -6 answer of Excel is also 6.
No. X6 is e⁻⁶.
No. If you use Excel, and in Excel, if you type ABS -6 in bracket,
okay.
So answer is also 6. So syntax of Excel and syntax of R is similar?
Yeah, similar. Actually, it's like that only. Whatever softwares we are doing, here or there, something matches.
Excuse me, Gunja ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the timing of the session is till 11:30.
I forgot. Anyways, now the next session will be at 12 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can, from 12 to 1:30, we'll do hands-on thing and some user-defined functions and more on all this basics. Okay. So today I'll be continuing with the next session. Okay.
Sorry, do we need to save it or something?
It's your wish. It's very, very basic. But if you feel like saving, you can save it.
Just click on the save file thing.
Yeah, just click on the save file wherever you want to save it on the desktop, wherever. Then I'll be teaching you, however, to find the how to get the working directory, and from there onwards we'll do our work in one of the folder only. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
A request to all participants, kindly fill the feedback form. The link of feedback form I have shared on the chat box.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful section.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. And we are meeting again at 12 o'clock. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I hope all of you have successfully downloaded the R Studio. So I request all of you to please fill the feedback form. It will be sent on the chat box as well as on your group for this session. And now we start the next session at 12 p.m. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Please share the feedback form on WhatsApp group.
Should we